Hi students, good morning to all of you. Welcome to the channel of Oriental Public School. Myself Saryar Alam. Today we are going to discuss about elasticity of supply, which is in microeconomics of class 11th. We have already discussed in the previous video the theory of supply, where we discussed the various concepts including the law of supply. So, if any one of you has not seen the video, please go to the school channel and see the video there. Today our topic of discussion is elasticity of supply. But before discussing the elasticity, it would be better to have a recall or rememorize the law of supply. What law of supply says? Law of supply says that there is a direct relationship between price and quantity to be supplied. It means if other things remain constant and the price of the commodity increases, then the quantity supplied by the producer or the seller will also increase. It happens due to price. As the price increases, the seller or the producer thinks to sell maximum quantity of the commodity to get maximum profit. And if the price of the commodity decreases, then the seller or the producer decreases its quantity to be supplied in the market, because there is chance of loss or minimum profit. So the price of the commodity and the quantity of the commodity has a direct relation. If one increases, the other one will also automatically increase. Here, elasticity of supply. The motive to discuss the concept of elasticity of supply is that with increase in price, how much percentage of quantity to be supplied will affect with the change in price. Law of supply simply says if price increases, commodity to be supplied also increases. But law of supply does not say about how much. For example, if the price increases with 5%, then what will be the impact of 5% change in price to the commodity? By what percent the quantity is going to increase? So the elasticity of supply gives the right answer to how much. So here elasticity of supply or price elasticity of supply refers to the degree of responsiveness of supply of a commodity with reference to change in price of such commodity. Means if the price changes, then what impact it gives on the quantity to be supplied. We can calculate here the elasticity in mathematical way. The basic formula to calculate the price elasticity of supply is ES. ES means E indicates elasticity and S supply of the commodity, equal to percentage change in quantity supplied. Means how much percent of quantity is going to be changed. divided by percentage change in price, means how much percent the price is going to change. When we divide the percentage change in quantity supplied by percentage change in price, then we will get the price elasticity of supply. It can be understood by an imaginary example. Let's see the example here. Suppose at the price of rupees 10 per unit, a firm supplies 50 units of a commodity. When the price rises to 12 per unit, the firm increases its supply to 70 units. Here, we can calculate the price elasticity of supply by the formula. ES here indicates that percentage change in quantity supplied divided by percentage change in price. Here we can get the percentage change in quantity supplied when change in quantity supplied delta Q divided by initial quantity supplied, that is Q, multiplied by 100, we will get the percentage change in quantity supplied. Here, the initial quantity was 50 units and later on it was 70. So we deduct 50 from 70, means new quantity minus initial or old quantity, divided by 50, that is initial quantity, into 100. When we solve the sum, we get 40%. It means percentage of quantity to be supplied change 40% by 40%. And in the same way, when we calculate percentage change in price, that is change in price, delta P, initial price was 10 and new price is 12. When we deduct rupees 10 from the new price, that is 12, and divide by the initial price, that is rupees 10, and multiplied with rupees 100, by solving we get 20%. It means that the effect of price change is 20% and the effect of quantity to be supplied is 40%. So for calculating elasticity of supply, when for this 40% was divided by 20%, we get the answer of 2. It means the elasticity of supply is 2. That is, if by 1% the price changes, then its impact on the quantity to be supplied will be 2%. Or if it is in rupees 1, then its impact on the quantity will be rupees 2. So by this way, we can calculate the price elasticity of supply. This is very easy way to calculate the price of elasticity of supply, and it gives the right answer. Now come to the point, types of elasticity of supply. There are 5 kinds of elasticity of supply. The first one is perfectly elastic supply. When there is an infinite supply at a particular price and the supply becomes zero with a slight fall in the price, then the supply of such commodity is said to be perfectly elastic. It means that whatever the price was going on in the market, the producer supplied infinite number of goods, that is uncountable. It was going on, the price was constant in the market, but only a slight change in the price, that is fall in price, decrease in price, happens in the market, then the supplier of the commodity stop to supply the commodity in the market and the supply becomes zero. Such type of supply can be called perfectly elastic supply. Means at normal price, the supply of the commodity will be infinite, uncountable. But if there is slight changes or decrease in the price, then the quantity to be supplied becomes zero. Another one, perfectly inelastic supply. When the supply does not change with change in price, then supply for such a commodity is said to be perfectly inelastic. It means at normal price, the commodity to be supplied was constant. But if there is an increase or decrease in the price, means there some changes takes place in the price of the commodity, but the supply of the commodity remains constant here. It does not change with the change in price. Whether the price increases or decreases, it does not matter, but it does not affect the quantity to be supplied in the market with slight changes in the price. This type of elasticity can be called perfectly inelastic supply. The third one is highly elastic supply. Means when percentage change in quantity supplied is more than the percentage change in price, then supply for such a commodity is said to be highly elastic. It means if the price is going to be changed with 20%, then the effect of 20% will be more in the quantity to be supplied. It means it may be 40%, 50%, 70%, but it must be more than 20%. So such type of elasticity can be called highly elastic supply. The next one is less elastic supply. Less elasticity or less elastic supply is that supply when percentage change in quantity supplied is less than the percentage change in price. If the price is going to be changed by 50%, then the commodity to be supplied will change with a percent of less than 50%. Means the percentage change in quantity supplied is always less than the percentage change in price. Then such type of elasticity can be called less elastic supply. And the last one is unitary elastic supply. Unitary elastic supply is that's elastic in which the percentage change in quantity supplied remains equal to the percentage change in price. It means if the price of the if the price is going to be changed with 10%, then its effect will be on commodity to be supplied with 10% only. Both will be same or both changes with same percentage. That type of elasticity can be called unitary elastic supply. So here we discuss the meaning of elasticity of supply and its types. In our next video, we will discuss it again with some calculations. So for today, I am going to finish here. Thank you, everyone.